Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So I'm going to do a bit of a greatest hits video again, but I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you can leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. I like replying to them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Okay, so from the video 5 jobs to do squeak squeak, we have the rat in the drain at the vet. It's worth saying as well, if you've got any particular favourites, any of these you like, leave it in a comment and let me know. So the next video is a busy day unblocking drains. Now in this one we're actually out in the combi and we come across this manhole that's blocked heading towards the grease trap. So I had a set of rods on the lorry, so we gave it a bit of a plunge and tried getting it going that way. After clearing this blockage, it then starts filling the grease trap back up. So of course I had to empty it again, and then I go on later on in the video to jet the pipe through. But to see that, you'll have to go watch the full video. So in bank job sunny rainwater gully, we have a manhole in a bank that has a nice blockage. Now it wouldn't be right without putting one in that involves a pry bar. Let's get the pry bar in. We've got some water in this, haven't we? After adding a bit of water and a bit more poking, the blockage finally clears. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Some buckets of water down there, aren't we? Okay, so cheese, the sewage is all over the walls and carpet, is actually one of my favourite tanker related videos. Now it's a grease trap at a dairy, big commercial grease trap, and as the title says, it's absolutely full of what looks like cheese. And yeah, we literally had to get the lance in there and break it up chunk at a time. Now, if you like to watch tank cleaning videos, this is probably one for you. We get the tank absolutely spotless by the end. And then later on in the video, we then go to a transport yard that has a blocked manhole, and we have to clear that one. Surprise, surprise. To clear this one, it's a job for our 4-inch plunger. After adding some water and a bit of a plunge, we then get the next manhole running. So our next video is everyone has backed up sewage busy this week. Now it's got everything from this small blockage to some patch lining to a much larger blockage. So we'll start with the small blockage and I'll show you the bigger blockage. This site have been having regular blockages. Now the problem is they clear it themselves. So we've not been able to quote to solve the problem. Now what I think is happening is where this sewage is coming down from this branch, there's a bit of a sharp edge directly opposite it. You might be able to just see it. Now what I think's happening is the paper's coming down, catching on that edge and just sitting there and causing a blockage. So after a clean up of a basement area in the centre of Bath, we then went on to this sewage blockage. Now every manhole I lifted was just about full of sewage. It's one of those, I could have referred it to the water board, but it's one of those, I was here, so we just got on with it and got it cleared. As you can see, this is backed up as well. So after a bit of investigation, we jetted back from the neighbour's manhole with the spear jet. So you might be wondering, what caused that blockage? So I've scooped some things up on the benching. I didn't record that bit, but I'm going to show you. Now what you're looking at there is loads of rags and wet wipes, and a bit of lime scale. It's not very helpful, is it?
Cows on this side of the road. Why is there cows
on the road? So the next thing to happen is we had 2 donkeys on either side of the road, and then we carried on up the road and found a horse. So this clip is taken from Farmhouse Drain Jetting and the Farm Day Out, where we had this block manhole, and after a lot of jetting we eventually managed to get it flowing. It's a very greasy looking manhole as well. And finally, everything started to run away. Okay, so who would like to see Friday and Saturday's sewage blockages? Where we've got this blocked manhole that I've currently got some water running inside, and we've given it a bit of a poke with a rod as well. In fact, I think in the video I even jet up to this manhole as well. Our next video is into the park, a lot of grease. So it starts off with this greasy manhole that, of course, we tap slightly at the pry bar, And then we then have a good go rodding it before we then have to get the jetter out to get it clear. So we're going to do the usual thing. We're going to start off with the 4-inch plunger and just give it a little plunge, see if we can clear it that way whilst we got the jetter filling up. Of course, with how greasy this is, it doesn't end up working and we eventually end up getting the jetter out. Okay, so the jetter wasn't pulling particularly well, so we've tweaked the pressure up a little bit. We've gone for 2,500 psi.
Cleared it. That was easy.
From here we still have a block gully, so we end up jetting the upstream branch and there's plenty of grease that comes down. And then typically we block the downstream run up just because of how much grease we've been putting back down it. So our next video is It Wasn't Just a Blocked Gully, where we've got to deal with this flood. Now it may look like rainwater, it's also sewagey water as well. And yeah, it comes down this acre channel which also doesn't go anywhere. Now, this one actually turned out to be quite a simple fix. It was a case of a long rod with a 4-inch plunger. We gave it a plunge and pulled out a piece of blue roll. Straight away the drain clears and there's something blue in there that shouldn't be in there. So that's probably why it blocked. Now, this drain was taking the whole of the trading estate and took quite a long time to drain down, not helped by the fact it was raining. So as our level's dropping, you can see that the puddle's going as well, so that's clearly connected. So in loads of sewage problems, Sunday flood, Monday blockages, we are at a trading estate and we're jetting this 4-inch pipe towards some blocked manholes. Now, it's been left quite a long time and the sewage is really thick in there, so it took a lot to get it running. Now this was actually quite a nice job to get clear because this manhole's clearly been blocked for a long time and this was absolutely solid, so there's something quite satisfying about getting a manhole like this running. Of course, as always, the water pressure just wouldn't keep up my jet trying to clear up this mess. The video manhole rumbler and sewage has got this great little shot of me clearing a potato rumbler. A bit later on in the video, we find ourselves at the hospital trying to clear this manhole here that's absolutely full of sewage, and we can't lift any of the other covers up without heavy lifters, and to be honest, they're not even going to touch them, so the covers are totally seized in. But yeah, the best option was for us to jet it from here, so that's what we did.
Because it's so thick, it just takes a couple of passes to get it moving. We did last time. Trying to go. It's just thick, that's all it is. It always is.
John, just put a pump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because that big lump of paper is in the paper, just don't re-block the channel again.
Yeah. You have to
Okay, so if you like the look of any of these videos, then head over to my channel, and yeah, they're all on there. I've put all the names in the video, so you should be able to find them. And yeah, enjoy. There's some good ones there. So carrying straight on, we've got multiple sewage blockages. Now this one, we are at a supermarket where their main drain from their sewage is actually overflowing out of the manhole. So we got the jet in there and we managed to get it clear.
That's more pressure.
It's a lot better than it was last time. A lot better.
Yeah, it's deeper than I remember it, Bill.
Okay, so all we need to do now is get this rock out. We're not quite sure how it ended up there, but it's wedged right in the upstream of the line. So we don't want to leave it in there, obviously. So we're going to get the gully grabs out and see if we can get the thing out. Right, so this is my favourite video ever, my best whirlpool gusher ever. Now, if you haven't seen this video, go and see it. I'd say it's one of my favourite ones. I think it's one of the best ones I've made, just because of the content that's there. More than the editing in the video or anything else. It's just you don't get blockages like this every day, so it was a great one to film. So let's get the pry bar in there. Now, I could literally leave the whole video in this one, but I'm going to edit it down just for the highlights, so if you want to see the full video, please go and watch it. I'd say it's definitely my favourite one out of the lot.
Behind. Oh my god! Oh my god.
So, not quite what I was expecting.
Oh, a toilet sprayer.
Yeah. Oh, that was worse than I was expecting.
So, have you got?
So, this is why when you think something's clear, always double check it because you're probably wrong.
Oh, Warren. So maybe that smells.
Yeah. That's where it smells coming from.
This is why it smells down there.
So it was quite a job to get this man all running again. It was absolutely solid of just compacted paper and sewage.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.